Good morning, my dear students. Today, let's continue our journey into the space. Unit 4, lesson 2, into space. What is the solar system? Today we are going to talk about what is the solar system. Please, my dear students, open your books on page 53. Exercise 2, look, listen, and say. Look to the picture. Here we will find again the solar system, the sun, and the 8 planets. According to their order, the sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Actually, here under, the book tells us the name of the planets according to their weather. Venus is the hottest planet between the planets, and Neptune is the coldest planet from the planets. Okay, so Venus is the hottest and Neptune is the coldest. And we are going one by one according what is cooler than the other. Venus, the hottest, little bit hot Mercury. Earth is colder than Mercury. Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Exercise number 3, listen and say. We're going to have now some new words like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Oh, this is like the numbers, but we add th to most of the numbers at the end. What do we call these numbers? We call them ordinal numbers. Ordinal numbers. I use them to talk about the order of the things, to say the order of the things. This is the first, or this is the second, this is the third, or this is the fourth. So repeat after me again. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. Exercise number 4. Look, point, and say. It's the 4th planet from the sun. Can you guess which planet is it? It's Mars. Very good. If I want to tell you it's the 1st planet from the sun, correct. It's Mercury. It's the 8th planet. It's the 8th planet from the sun. Supers. It's Neptune. Language use. Now, my dear students, open your books on page 54. Exercise number 1, look, listen, and say. Let's read together. The planets are very big. Earth is bigger than Mars. Earth is smaller than Jupiter. So the planets, all the planets are very big. But the Earth, the planet that we are living on, is bigger than Mars and smaller than Jupiter. Mercury is closer to the sun than Venus. Neptune is farther from the sun than Mars. Closer to, farther from. Closer to, farther from. Exercise number 2. Look and read again, and then write T for true, which means correct, or false, F for false, which means wrong. Number 1. Earth is smaller than Mars. From the passage, it's false. Write F beside number 1. Number 2. Earth is smaller than Jupiter. That's true. Write T. Number 3. Mercury is closer to the sun than Venus. That's true. Write T. Number 4, Neptune is closer to the sun than Mars. That's false. Write F. Exercise number 3. Look again and make a sentence. I have some adjectives. I'm going to use them, okay, and write other sentences. I have big, big, small, far, close. We can use the sentences, or we can use these adjectives in the sentences from the above sentences, whether from the passage or from the exercise. Big. I can say Earth is bigger than Mars. Earth is smaller than Jupiter. Neptune is farther from the sun than Mars. I can say Mercury is closer to the sun than Venus. Okay, I said bigger, smaller, farther, closer. I add ER at the end of the adjectives to make something called comparative adjectives. Comparative adjectives, I use them in these form plus than to make a comparison between two nouns, between two people, between two nouns, and so on. We will see this later on. Here we have some more information about Venus, Mercury, and Neptune. Let's read together. Venus is the hottest planet. Mercury is closer to the sun than Venus. From here we understand that Mercury is closer to the sun, but still Venus is hottest. It's hotter than Mercury. It is the hottest planet between the all planets. Neptune is the farthest planet from the sun. It's also the coldest because it's far away from the sun. It doesn't face a lot of heat like the other planets, so it is the coldest planet. It is the farthest planet and it is the coldest planet. Okay, now I need you to open your books on page 55, exercise number 1. Make a class survey. Ask and answer. What you're going to do, you're going to make a survey or like a report or give information about the planets according to their weather. I have Venus, Mercury, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Above, I have some colors and some adjectives according to the colors. When they are blue, whether light blue to the darkest blue, cold, colder, really cold, extremely cold, which means very, very cold, the coldest planet. When I have the red color and it's getting lighter, extremely hot when it's dark red. It's very red. This means that it is extremely hot. Little bit would be hot. Average temperature and then cooler. So the extremely hot planet is Venus and extremely cold planet is Neptune. Let's read together, my dear students. Venus is the hottest planet. It is 465 degrees Celsius. Mercury is closer to the sun than Venus, but Venus is hotter. Neptune is the farthest planet from the sun. It is also the coldest. So here we will have the information that Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. Venus, which is number 2, it comes in the second planet according to the ordinal number. It is the second planet, but it is the hottest. And Neptune is the farthest planet. That's why it is far away from the sun, so it is the coldest. Exercise number 2. Do the planet quiz. It's the 4th planet from the sun. It's colder than Earth. It's smaller than Jupiter. So it's the fourth. According to the order, it is the fourth planet from the Sun. It is colder than the Earth. It is smaller than Jupiter. What is it? Can you guess? Supers. Mars. It's Mars. Number 2. It's the biggest planet in the solar system. What is it? We read before about the biggest planet in the solar system. Supers. Jupiter. Write down. Number 2, Jupiter. Number 3, it's the second planet from the Sun. It is the hottest planet. What is it? We just read about it now. It's the second planet and it is the hottest. Correct. It's Venus. It's Venus. Number 4, it's hotter than Uranus. It's colder than Jupiter. What is it? It is colder. It is hotter than Uranus and colder than Jupiter. So this planet occurs between Uranus and Jupiter and Uranus. Correct. It is Saturn. Saturn. Number 5, it is the smallest planet in the solar system. What is it? It is Mercury. It is Mercury. It is the smallest planet. It is the smallest planet in the solar system. Number 3, think of more quiz questions and ask and answer. You can guess another questions about the solar system, about the planets, and so on, and you can ask yourself these questions and answer them. Thank you, my dear students, for this lesson, and see you next time.